Welcome, welcome. Let me pull up comments and we'll get started. We're going to be working with my butterflies today. It's a set of 3. I already did one, but we're going to be working on decorating them. Did everybody have a great weekend? I hope you did. Oh no, I never changed the title. So it probably thinks we are, let me see if I can change it real quick. I've had nothing but trouble getting in this afternoon. I don't know what's going on. So let me pull up the comments and then we will get started. It's not showing up anywhere. Oh no. Well, we're trying. Okay, there. I see us on Facebook now. So let me update the title. Not that it's probably going to matter. It's probably not going to pick it up. But we'll try. Thank you for being patient. There we go. I'm still not seeing us on. There we go. Okay, we've got comments. Okay, we've got comments there. Hello. Is it Gary and Lisa or just Lisa? And where are you watching from? All right. I'm going to go ahead and put some links in the comments for you. I actually have a link to my Etsy shop, which is where the butterflies are listed. And then I have a link to artistic painting, which is where the foils came from. I have an affiliate account there. So now it's lost me. Oh man. Technology, right? Don't you just love it? Oh. Well, it shows me as a Dollar Tree haul. We did that last week, but I had so much trouble getting on that I just went ahead and spent 15 minutes trying to get on. So, okay, now it's not letting me paste anything, which is awesome. I'll have to put it in the comments after we're done. I don't know why. Alright, so we have the trio of butterflies. And then we have the foil. Now this one is called Wild Kaleidoscope. Look at that. Is that not sharp? Now, if any of you have ever watched me foil, thanks, Rachel, because I'm having all kinds of technical difficulties today. Thank you. They have an artistic, this is foil adhesive, and what you do is you just paint it on any surface an hour before you're going to do the foil. I actually think it's better if it's longer than an hour. And the reason, this is how you tell if it's ready or not. It's really tacky, which is what you want. It doesn't stick to your finger, but it sticks to the surface. Okay? So what we're going to do, I think I'm going to do this one. This is the Wild Leopard. No, this is Groovy Kaleidoscope, and this is Wild Leopard, the small spots. So what you do is, I cut a piece so I wouldn't have so much being wasted. And then what you do is you tack it down, and then you use any kind of a scrub brush. Okay, and then you scrub it in place. It's that simple. And I don't know if any of you saw the picture to my live, like the introduction. I did post the 3 butterflies together, but I actually took this one and placed it right where I took it out of the foil to ask everybody if they could see it. And I don't know if anybody noticed it or not. It was that well hidden in the picture, because I just laid it down where I took it from. So basically you're just rubbing this in place, and you can see where it's lifting, and then you peel. Now when you peel, I would gently peel back and make sure that it all ended up in place, because while it's still in place, you can scrub it some more to get any little pieces that didn't lay down. Look at that. Oh my, isn't that cool looking? I love leopard print. This is Wild Leopard. See that? And there we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to do these 3, and then we're going to decorate them. I think we'll do another one of these, which is the Wild Kaleidoscope. Now what I've done, those that have watched me before, all the foils I've used, I actually put a little foil adhesive on one of these popsicle sticks and rub the color off onto it, so I can see what the name and number is. So when I want to reorder, I know what I'm reordering. So basically it's just put it in place, rub it down, and then scrub it on. And then what I found, I went to Micheals yesterday because our new Hobby Lobby is not open yet. Hopefully soon, because the only one I have is Micheals and Joann's, and let me tell you, the selection is not there. Not to mention they don't have a whole lot in stock of anything. I think they're having trouble getting their supplies. So there we go. We've rubbed those 2 in place. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love those colors. Now, before we decorate these 2, we're going to go ahead and we're going to paint them. And this is called Final Coat. This is the coat that seals it. It dries pretty fast. Alright, so I'm just going to put this on here, and then we'll decorate that one while this is drying, because I'm going to be putting beads on these, and I don't want that final coat getting in the way of the beads. I don't want to paint over those. I don't know if you watched Jen on Artistic Painting, but she did this on some hats, the brim of a hat, the other night. This stuff goes on just about everything that you put that adhesive on. Hi, Nanny Dot. Welcome. Nanny Dot is in the house and she's watching from YouTube. I appreciate it. Alright, so we're going to put those off to the side and let those dry. Now, I found this. This is called Silky Cord, and I found this at Micheals. And then I also found this huge, and it's got the storage container and everything, of these beads. They're flat on one side and rounded, or they look like little hexagons, or pearlized in color and such. This was marked down from $20 to $10 for this whole thing, and these beads work perfect on the butterflies. So what I'm doing now is I'm just putting a dab of glue around the edges, because I want to wrap this with this cord. I thought this would be a great way to finish these and really make them pop. Trying not to burn myself. Cord's pretty thick, so, but that cooled off too quick, so we're just going to peel it off and put new on. Doesn't that look pretty? That's really pulling the orange out of the kaleidoscope. Where's everybody watching from? Now, because that's a hard little area to get into, I'm going to use my needle nose pliers. This is plugged in, so why is this not adhering the way it's supposed to? Oh, don't you just love it? I'll try it again. If not, we're going to E6000, so I'm not going to mess with this. Although I don't want to get high on the... I know, right? Rachel's on YouTube and she said she loves the colors. I love these colors too. And I found a really good cheater bouquet that these flowers will pick up the colors in the butterfly. So, remember we talked about cheater bouquets? Well, this cheater bouquet has, where'd I put it? Okay, this was the whole bouquet in one swoop. And what I liked about this, see, you have some down here, some up here, and some up here. So it's actually graduated them in size for you. So if you cut them off at the size they are onto this bigger stump, okay, you can pretty much figure out how they're to be placed, because the longer ones are going to be placed in the middle, the next shorter ones are going to be down from that, and then the other ones will be down from that. So you can use this. If you're not good at floral designing, this is an awesome item to pick up. This came from Sims, which is where a lot of us get our flowers if you have a wholesale license. But this is hibiscus, lily, and gerber times 18. Now when it says X18, that means there are 18 individual flowers on this. And like I said, it's graduated in size, so you know how to place your floral design just by the size, the length of the stem. So let's try this again. Oh, that hit the finger. Okay, now I don't know if any of you ever have this, but I have aloe in a container right by my table here, because I had gotten a 2nd-degree burn from a hot glue gun when I was teaching a class here. So I'm not going to let that happen again. Well, again, this is called Silky Cord. Young kids use it to make bracelets with. There we go. Now we got it working. Does anybody have any questions so far? You can get a big pump container of aloe at Target, And that thing has saved me so many times. I'm using my fingernail to push it down. And I don't know if you've noticed, but every day I've been posting a video on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, you might want to do that and then hit the bell. The bell will notify you every time I place a new video. It's kind of like my repurpose week. I take 3 thrift store finds and turn them into something else. Like this thing right here. This was actually a 4-sided box, but it was vertical, and it said kitchen catch-all, and it was really gross looking. Well, I tore it apart and made that. I actually have new signs, which are burlap, and that's what that is on the front. One of my new burlap signs. Which, if you had a saying or something that you wanted on it, I can make it for you. And we can either do it in the beige burlap or the white burlap, which I think the white looks really good on that too. And I haven't listed this yet. We have new peacock ribbon, so that will be going on probably tomorrow. Isn't that looking sharp? Oh man, I love that. We're getting there. If you are commenting, I can't see anything, so I will go back at the end. If you wouldn't mind sprinkling, which means hit the share button, that would be awesome. And then we're going to put some of these beads on. I have some little antennae we're going to add to it. And then we're going to finish that bouquet, and we're going to place this butterfly in the bouquet. You could put Tinsitai or pipe cleaner to the back, and you could also put it in your wreath if you're, you know, looking for something unusual to put in a wreath. This would really be pretty. We're getting close. Can you all see okay? Or do you want me to kind of bring it in some? Bring it in closer. You gotta bring it in closer. There we go. Okay, so we've got it outlined. Now see, won't that look really pretty with this flower and with the purple? Well, I think purple's going to look pretty with it. Alright, let's go ahead and jack this up. We use that term a lot when we're going to jack it up. No, actually that shows you that we're going to decorate it. So I just like those pearls. So I think we're going to put those right there. And then over top of that, we are going to put one of these. Cool. Let's turn this way. Look at that so far. Isn't that cute? Loving it. You guys awake? Trying not to touch the glue. I'm trying to go ahead and drop it down in the glue. There we go. Let me see what this will look like if we need one more. No, actually, that's perfect. All right. And remember, this has already been coated with the final coat. Now, we're going to take some of these, and I think we're going to put them around here. And what I'm doing is I'm alternating the large and the small. Right there. Yes. All right. Yep, we got some spider webs from the glue. Doesn't that look pretty? Come on, peoples. Talk with me. Let me know what you're doing today. What's happening? Any exciting things going on? Okay. Oh, African parrot. Wow. Does it say anything, Nanny Dot? Nanny Dot is watching an African parrot. I bet you that's fun. I don't know if anybody saw Monday's video, but I got a litter of Yorkie pups here, and they're keeping me hopping. The little one, we nicknamed her Peanut, Miss Pink. She finally got her weight up today, so I'm thrilled. So I think we're going to do 3. What do you think? 2 big ones and a small right there. Oh, I'm loving that. Are you loving that? I'm loving it. Yeah. Need to find like a little thing that drops the little beads in place. Okay, there we got one side. So let's do the other side. You liking it so far? Yes, no, maybe so. If y'all wouldn't mind sharing, I'd really appreciate it. Alright, so we need 1, 2 large ones here. Then 1, 2, 3 little ones. Well, no, that's little. We need like a medium. 1, 2. I didn't realize there were little ones. Little. There. And then we'll decorate the leopard one because that final coat dries really quick. So you don't feel like you're alone. That's cute. You'll have to send me a picture. I'd love to see what she looks like, if you're allowed. I basically wanted to give everybody an idea of how to decorate these, what you could do with them. You can buy them from me already decorated in the Patriotic, and you add your own glitter. But I thought it'd be kind of different to foil them so you can see it using a different medium. Hi Joan, welcome. Where are you watching from? Thank you for joining us. We are decorating my trio of butterflies that I have in my Etsy shop. We foiled them. We actually took the foil, put the adhesive on first, and then took a scrub brush and scrubbed the foil onto the surface. You have to let your adhesive dry an hour. It actually does better if it's a little over an hour. I actually put the adhesive on last night, and boy, did it cling really good. So I was impressed. Okay, there we go. We've got our Kaleidoscope, Wild Kaleidoscope, decorated. That's the one I think we're going to put in the bouquet. Just trying to pull off the little spider webs from the hot glue. There we go. We used silky cord. We used beads that are flat on one side. Alright, let's go ahead and do this one. Now, I thought this would look nice with the gold, but I don't know. I'm having second thoughts. I really needed to get this in black, and I found some in black, but it was not the silky cord. It was actually like ripcord, so it was a little thicker. I'm looking for the bag. I did have it right here, and now, of course, when you want it, you can't find it. Oh, here it is. So I don't know. I kind of like the black against it. Well, let's go ahead and put the black on it. It's a little thicker than I want, but it's black. This was actually on sale for $2. This was on sale for $10, the whole thing. So we'll just go ahead and use this. We have it, it's handy. I really thought the gold would look nicer against it, but you could put it on the top and outline it, but I think I like the black better. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and use the black, because the final coat we put on here seems to be dry. Like I said, that takes no time really to dry. And then we'll decide on what color bead we want to go with on this. There are some really solid black ones in here that look really good, so I think we'll go for those. Actually, the ripcord is a lot thicker than this, and it's actually easier to put in place with the hot glue. I'm using my needle nose to push it into the corner. Well, I'm glad she doesn't curse at you. That would not be a nice bird if it did that. I think that black really looks good with the leopard. This is the Wild Leopard small. They have the Wild Leopard large with larger spots. But I was trying to take into consideration the size of the item I would be placing it on. So that's why I went with the small. And I thought the outline on this would just give it another pop of dimension. I'm really satisfied with it, that's for sure. These come 3 to a set. If somebody wanted them with the foil on it already, contact me. I'm sure I could do that for you, and then you could decorate it how you want. But really, this is not that expensive, and you only use a little bit, so it really goes a long way. That's what I like about it. It's going to take me a long time to use that up. I even have a smaller container than that. So even if you wanted to try it, I think they're there's even a trial kit on there you can try. We're almost there, and then we can jack it up. Ew. See, that's what I don't like about the ripcord. But believe it or not, I could not find any black trim whatsoever. I wanted like a flat trim. I didn't have anything. Not in black, that's for sure. Now I'm going to let that set up, and then we're going to glue that down in place, and then I think we're going to take one of these beads and place it over top. Now I don't want the iridescent beads, I want the black. And there's two kinds in here, so I may have to do some searching. And why they did that, it would have been nice if these would have had like individual lids, because then you could dump out this section only, find what you're looking for, and then put it back in. Actually, let me see. If we use the gold on there and then the black throughout. We could do that. We could use the gold as the middle. I'm going to cut this on an angle. And then we're going to take a little glue and we're going to glue it down with our little dot. Ouch! There we go. Not liking that. Let's see what else we can do here. Just trim this a little better. There. It's a little time consuming. Actually, I want to put my little antennae, and maybe I'll go back and I don't know if I want to paint these black or leave them white. But I want to get these down here because I want to use this. Actually, we want to cut that a little bit shorter. I want to use that to sandwich them in place. Let's go ahead and put some of our black ones on. If that's not a black one, that has an iridescent color to it. There we go. There's a gold one. Alright, let's do some checking here. Kind of like one at the bottom and then 4 little ones. I like that design. Do you like that design? Two, 3, 4. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Nanny Dot. Maybe what I need to do is get a little thing of crazy glue that has an adapter. Maybe that would be easier to work with these beads rather than the hot glue. And it would put it more where I want it. And wouldn't end up with all this stringy. And these are good glue sticks. Kind of like that. Nope, can't even do it that way. There we go. Yeah, now that we're done the last one, we've kind of got a system. Isn't that always the way? This one, you think you got it figured out. Okay. There we go. Squeegee off some of that glue. I don't need all that glue. There we go. Now we'll put some dots up here. You could paint, you could get all kinds of crazy going on here. Let's see if we can find some more. There's one. That's a little one. Are y'all still with me? What you think of it so far? Don't you love to craft sometimes when it's just so quiet and you like zone out? I find that very relaxing. Okay. Try and get rid of some of the hot glue webs. There we go. Okay, so we did the Kaleidoscope one, and we did the small Wild Leopard. There we go. All right, let's clean up our area here. Oh no, black one fell in the gold and went to the bottom. Oh well, it's gonna have to stay there. There was gray. There are several. This one has kind of like, that would have been cute on there too. That has a design in the bead, but I thought these were perfect colors. Could have done those. And again, this has several cuts in it to see. I don't think it would have went good with the silver, although it probably would have gone with the silver too. That's pretty. Hey, Sally, or Sue, excuse me. Can't read. So this was on sale at AC Moore for $10. And we got the silky cord to go around this butterfly. And we got the rip cord to go around that butterfly. Alright, so we're going to put that to the side. And now we're going to work on the... Now this basket I found in my travels today. $1.99 and 20% off. I just love the shape of this basket. I may still paint it, I'm not sure. But for now, that's what we're going with. I'm cutting off my head. Oh, there goes my bunny. He's outside. Alright, so we're using a cheetah bouquet for this. And like I was saying earlier, it had several layers. Longest, middle, shortest. So if you go by that, put all your longest one in first for your top, then you drop it down to the next size, and then drop it down to the next size. You will be good at floral arranging if you've never done it before, because that's how you do it. And this has it already done out for you. So what I'm doing here is I'm sorting them according to size, length, tallest to shortest. I don't think there were too many short ones. So my short ones are going to go on the outside. And these are all longer. Alright, so we're just going to fill this up, because I think this butterfly is going to look awesome with it. This already even came with the moss and the styrofoam. $1.99 and then 20% off of that. I know, right? I had to get it. I just love. So I'm putting the middle ones in now. And then after that, we will put the shorter ones. That's how you do a cheater bouquet. Cheater bouquet already has the height and everything out for you. I think we're going to put that one over in there. I could even put that one in there. Yeah, I even thought, okay, what I could do with this too is I can put this on a little piece of wood, and I could even hang it from there. These are my new burlap signs, like I showed you on that there. Now see, I only have a little bit of rearranging to do here, but we put all our flowers in according to the height they came on the cheater bouquet. Now, look at that. Will that not look cute on the front of that? What do you think? All those colors are in there, and I thought this is perfect for our design today. What do you think? Did I put y'all to sleep already? Tell me I didn't. All these colors are in here, and I'm like, that's perfect. Aw, thanks, Sue. So now these come undecorated, and you can decorate them yourself with the foil, or you know, you really want the foil on there, I could probably foil them and send them, and you could decorate them. Foiling is so easy, and like I said, this comes in a smaller container too, and you only use a tiny bit of it. So there we go. We could maybe put a bow on there. I don't know, the bow might take away from that. Let's see, there's our leopard one. Leopard is still going to be popular this year. It's still going to be popular at Christmas. It's going to be here for a while, I'm sure. But I'm looking to see if there's any bow fabric I have, because I could put it like a bow up here. I thought I had one that was all those colors. I do have one. Let's see. We got this one. We've got this one. Ooh, we've got this one. And we've got this one. So we actually have several we could use. This one, we could use that one, but I don't like that now. We could use this one. I think this or this. Which flavor? This or this? Which do you like better? And this is using my cheater bouquet. I think I kind of like this one. Let's go with this one. I had to make an executive decision. Let's put a little more of a tail there. There you go. Sue agrees with me. The plaid. All right, Sue. Sue's awake. We're just going to do a simple 7 loop bow. And let's trim this. And then I'm actually going to cut a piece of this. I am going to take out the wire. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified when I go live. And I'm working on a new project today that I'm probably going to post tomorrow. I decided to do repurpose all week long this week. Now let's trim this. We don't want that showing. Oh, I love that. We'll put this over here. And then we'll put this over here. Have it come down here. And let's see. Let's try and glue a piece of this to the back of the butterfly. And then I will tie it to that. Actually don't need the ribbon or the wire in this. Okay. There's no way you could buy a basket for $1.99 like that. No way. That was an awesome deal again. Oh, and when I was there today, I needed stakes to push into the ground for the project that I'm gonna record tomorrow and add probably tomorrow evening. So I found knitting needles. They're gonna work perfect. My husband's like, you're gonna need those special nails and they're gonna be expensive, and it's like, oh no. No. Nope. I'll come up with something. And there were the knitting needles for 59 cents a pair. 59 cents a pair and 20% off of that, because I'm a senior on Wednesday. So you can't beat that. I would have paid more for that for one stake to use on what I'm making. Okay. Yep, now we're going to tie this to here. Oh yeah, this is going to work perfect. I just love this basket. I thought, wouldn't this be pretty painted at Christmas? Oh my gosh, I could do so much with this. Come on. It's not cooperating. There we go. I want it down a little further. That's up too high. So let's pull it down. Let's tuck that in. Oh my gosh. This is too cute. I think I'm going to glue him to the back of the bow, because then it's tilted. You don't even see the ribbon. What do you think? Oh, I absolutely love this. Do you love it? Do you love it as much as I love it? Let's move this over here. There. Look at that. Is that not adorable? I'm still picking off pieces of hot glue. What do you think? See, I even left my tag on here. I'm not lying to you. It was $1.99 and then 20% off. See? See? Oh, and then I have to show you. Look what I found. OMG. I'm going to spray paint these. I was going to do my trays with the Dollar Trays. The trays I bought at the Dollar Tree last week, but I wasn't liking, and I think these will work better because they have a wider top. So I think maybe use one of these and then use two of these on the side as something else. I'll use that for my tier tray. I think that would work. Let's just try it. OMG. I think that's it. I'll spray paint this black. That will hold better. That's got a better grip on it. I'm going to redo the top of this. I know that's really pretty, but because this is going to be covering it up, oh, I think that's perfect. See, I needed something with a wider top to it than what I was using, and I think that'll work perfect. And then we'll have these on the side with something placed on these and these in black. What do you think? Those were 3 for $3.99 for the 3. And then 20% off of that. So I definitely look for candlesticks, whether they be glass or wood, but these are unusual. I really like that. So I'd definitely be able to use those. I know, right? I love it. So we'll probably work on this too. See, this is too high. And this one, well, that would work too. That could work too. So maybe I will use that one and use these on the outside for height. I think that would be cool. We'll just spray paint these black. So we'll be working on that shortly. So just like I said, keep watching. We will definitely get all our repurposed projects in this week. You're going to love tomorrow. New project, new item. Yay! I get excited for those. All right, you all enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had fun. I hope I inspired you to create something. And please, I love pictures of your creations. Thanks, Rachel. All right, y'all. Have a great night.